hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today we are building another home in Oasis Springs. This is on a 20 by 15. So this is one of the smallest lots out there. There's another 20 by 15 in this little neighborhood right here. And yes, we are building a two-story home. It's a family home with 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, living, kitchen, and also a little not an office, it's just a little nook where I placed a computer as well, so that the sim can do their homework or work for school, work for work or something like that. So yeah, this is a tiny, really cute home for your sims. So this is more in the contemporary style. That's why this is called the Tiny Contemporary. I really was running out of names, so I thought let's just call it what it is. So this is the Tiny Contemporary that we are building right now, and I actually really like it. So there's no actual garden, backyard. There's only a patio area with a dining table, a barbecue, and that's it. There's nothing else in the garden because this was so small. I didn't want to downscale the house for a garden, so the person that is gonna live here doesn't have a garden, which sucks, but there is like lots and lots of seating areas on the side. They can walk around, they can use maybe the neighbor's backyard. If they are friends, they can throw their parties in their home or something like that. So there are a lot of options. I think there's also a little park here somewhere where the children can play on the jungle gym, if I have that correct. Or is it a jungle gym or is it a pirate ship? I'm not sure, but there's definitely something to do for the children, hopefully. I haven't really checked out the scenery of this world or this little neighborhood yet, but as you guys can see, the house is taking shape. I am using a multiple of stuff packs, game packs, and expansion packs, so definitely using Spade, Get to Work, Get Together, City Living. Yeah, City Living, and the Cats and Dogs expansion as well. Also using a wallpaper from the Bowling Stuff Pack and some wallpaper from the Fitness Stuff Pack as well. Those are like the packs that I definitely all use for this entire neighborhood. And there are some houses that I use every pack out there. So if you want to download this entire neighborhood, you're gonna need all the packs. Probably, yeah, you're probably gonna need all the packs. Just a heads up. Or you have a lot of renovating to do with the packs that you are missing for the homes. I mean, it's all up to you. So as you guys can see, I'm painting the entire home, trying to find a nice match of color that I wanted to use. I didn't know, do I want to go for the lighter kind of brick wallpaper? Do I go for a wooden wallpaper? Am I going for a colored accent wall? I am going for a colored accent wall, by the way. I'm going for this red wall. I don't know why, I just felt like using a little pop of color in the exterior. At first it was a real toss between red and blue, because the blue also looked really nice, but in the end we are gonna go with red and then little pops of white on the side and on the back, just to give the house a little bit more contrast, a little bit more contrast, as yeah, just more contrast, that's it. So yeah, that's basically it. So there isn't that much landscaping going on because this lot is like really small. There's a little bit here at the front. There's also a tiny bit at the back. There are like 2 trees, and that's it for the landscaping. So the landscaping is really fairly simple and clean, just the way I like it. So for me, this is actually really fine. And I think this is a really nice starter home. Although I think this house is like, I don't know how much money. It's definitely expensive because I did use like very expensive wallpapers, very expensive kind of hedges fencing. I also use expensive windows and doors, and the showers that I use are the most expensive showers in the game. So definitely not like starter home with a starter budget, but it is a starter home, like the first home of your sim, maybe a sim that had gotten a little bit of money from their family, and mom or dad bought this home for them, and then they can expand this with a nice little family if they'd like to, or something like that. So I am using skylights just to give the roof a little bit more dimension. It was a little bit flat and boring. So I thought, let's add in some skylights, add in some hedges. I really like how that looks, and it fits in perfectly with this house as well. So here I am starting with furnishing the inside. So for the inside, the color and especially the accent colors of a few furniture are gonna change like a few times back and forth between gray, blue, orange, red, yellow. Those were the colors that I was like really, I don't know, I really didn't know what color to use because we already used like an accent yellow in the larger home in this little neighborhood. So at first I was like, we need to go for blue and red because we have that red accent at the front of the home, that accent wall. So I was like gray, blue, red, which is really nice, but the blue really dragged the color to a more of a somber mood, you know. It didn't felt happy and uplifted like I felt when I was building this. So here I'm doing it with blue. Actually, nothing wrong with this blue. If this was like blue and yellow, this would be really nice, but blue and red was a little bit too, I don't know. You can see it now. It looks fine, but it didn't felt happy to me, and I wanted this house to be tiny and happy and fun. So I'm changing the color to red and yellow. So the two little chairs there are gonna be yellow, gonna have little red accents, red in the kitchen. So red and yellow, I think those two colors combined work perfectly together. And here you see me really struggling with adding in some red accents. They just didn't fit in with the blue that I was working with, but the red and yellow do fit in really, really nicely. So yes, another home with yellow. Hopefully the next home I find a better color combination, maybe green or purple. Oh no, not purple. I mean, we could do another Barbie home, but yeah, maybe a little bit of purple would be nice for the next home. Just a tiny, tiny hint, or some pinky purples, and do like an entirely female orientated, girly kind of apartment or something, or home. I don't know. I'm just brainstorming and seeing what I can do for the next build because I'm kind of running out of options. I definitely am working still on Brindleton Bay, but I also want to continue the Oasis Springs series as I'm doing right now, and I also want to build some random homes, just completely random. So definitely have some modern random homes in my mind. I don't know about traditional what I want to do, but that is something that I also need to brainstorm here at home. But if you have suggestions, feedbacks, anything for my little it's not a black book, it's actually a gray book, for my little gray book with ideas, you can always place them in the description, in the comments, and then I will write them all down, and I'm probably gonna go flip through that book this week and see what I'm gonna start building. Maybe a mansion, I'm not sure. Anyways, we're starting with the kitchen, and you saw a lot of color changes come by. Here I'm going back to blue, then I'm going back to red, then I'm going back to yellow again, and yellow did one. So now I'm using orange just to see how the orange kind of tones feel for me. Didn't really felt for it. I wasn't feeling it for this build. Maybe another one. I really had my heart set on yellow and red. So we're going with yellow and red accents for this entire home. And then for the bedroom, I think we're using blue. if I have that correct. So yeah, so adding in some paintings just to give that more housely flair, adding in some dividers. I really love these wooden slates from City Living. Those are my favorite dividers to use in a home. And here adding in a bin. Didn't forget about the indoor bin. I did forget about the outdoor bin. So you do need to add in a outdoor bin if you download this from the gallery. And also check out my Tumblr, by the way, for more pictures of the homes and links and stuff like that, if you want to download the house from there. So check out my Tumblr, just a little heads up for the people who didn't know that the houses were there as well. So here I'm trying to figure out where I wanted all the pet stuff to be. I mean, I definitely needed some pets in this home. I cannot play without a pet. All my households have cats, by the way. I like dogs, don't get me wrong. I love dogs. I want a oh my gosh, a Pomeranian myself. I really would like a Pomeranian. I also had a case hond or case dog when like a few years back, I think 8 years ago. But in the game, I find the dogs very needy. You always need to tell them to go out. They always want to go for walks. And I don't always have time for that in my gameplay. And a cat is like really handy. You just need to brush them a few times, give them some attention, and they are gonna do whatever they want to do. And of course, you need to feed them as well. And they need a clean litter box. But that's it. They're really low... how do you say that? Very low maintenance, the cats. And I like that about the pets in the game. So I like my pets running around. I just don't want to really do much with them except for cuddle and brush and stuff. I really don't like going out for walks with the dogs because I find that kind of boring. It's like jogging. Don't like doing that in the game as well. I do love to do that in my real life. I really love to go on walks with my cats. Yes, I have my cats on a leash sometimes. Don't judge me. So I do like to do that sometimes. And I also really like to go jogging with my husband. But in game, I like to do things that I don't like to do or that I cannot do in my real life, you know? Go out clubbing or visit like a beautiful ruins. I love visiting the ruins in the Get Together expansion pack. I also like going on a restaurant date with my husband in the game and sightseeing. And I don't know, I do weird things in my current household. Things that I usually cannot do here, I do there in my game. That's my gameplay for me and myself, which I like. And I also have like a gazillion babies in my current household as well, which I also love. So here, starting with the kids' bedroom, I talked over the entire video. Fui. No, this is the kids' bedroom. I had a girl in mind, but you can have this for either boy and girl. I mean, the color is really neutral. We're going with blues and a little bit of green. Also some void critter kind of play areas, but the butterflies make it a little bit girly for me, but you can always remove the butterflies. And then for me, it's a boy's bedroom as well. So adding in some clutter items just because I love clutter. There's a computer here so that mom and dad don't need to fight for the computer with their son or daughter. They can do their homework or play on the computer. They can do it all in their bedroom. And I love the kids' bedroom. The kids' bedroom is actually my favorite of the entire home. I love it so much. And after that, I really like the kitchen, especially the layout is very, very lovely. So we're like almost finished with this home. What else do we need to do? No, I think we're like almost there. So I'm hoping that you guys really enjoyed this little tiny contemporary home. I absolutely loved it. I definitely will playing with this as a starter home with one of my families that I have in my current household. Let me know what you guys think of it. Are you gonna place it in your game? Are you gonna play with it? Or maybe you're like, Mona, I have so many modern homes in my game, I don't know where to fit them. Leave that all in the comment section below the video because I just love reading everything that you guys post. I don't always come back to your feedback or suggestions like right away because I also have a life with children and depression and stuff like that. So a lot of things going on, but still I really just like getting the little notification of you guys and then reading your sweet comment, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get back to that later, but it really makes my day when you guys comment something. And of course your likes, I really like the likes as well. Likes really make me enjoy building, because then I know you guys like what I'm doing. I'm continuing on the right track. So yeah, don't forget to leave your likes if you want to. And of course, if this is the first video that you are seeing from me and you are liking what you're seeing, please don't hesitate to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video of mine. So I'm gonna leave you guys here. I hope that you guys have a beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.